Hi everyone, welcome to Formula 1 Fridays with Tico Zotter, and you join us for round 18 out of 22 on Formula 1 22 My Team Career Mode with the Flocking Goose. I do apologise about the dogs outside, yeah, there's just neighbours' dogs. Anyway, so we're in Japan for this one. Practice wise went fairly well. As you can see, we skipped the second run, practice 2, because we pretty much done everything in practice 1. Pretty much 5 out of 5. Yeah. it's one of those tracks where you hate it at first, but when you come back to it, it just, yeah, no problems whatsoever. But yeah, if you remember the Singapore Grand Prix, we did suffer internal combustion engine problems, and we've had to take in a new engine, which means more penalty points. Hooray! A common theme here. Here at Flocking Geese, we not only do we assign people every half a season, but also the fact that we have to have a new penalty points in every so often. But yeah. Again, it's 5 plays. It's a 5 grid penalty. So if we get a good result in, then we shall be fine. Unlike Singapore, I'm glad that's over. I'll be honest with you now. But no, as usual, part 1 is qualifying session. So let's get in there. Right then, qualifying for the Suzuka circuit of the Japanese Grand Prix. Now, in my history of gaming and racing, I've never really been a fan of this track. Oh my life! We nearly had a collision there with Kevin Magnussen, and by God! Holy hell, did you see that? Oh my life, that's something. Take a look at that. That was just mental. That, oh my God. Jesus. Anyway, back to the fastest lap that we did, which was 1 minute 32.7. You'll see at the end. But no, originally when I first started playing racing games like Gran Turismo and Forza, I never really got on with this track. Yeah, I found it quite difficult. But eventually I got around to it, and now it's one of my favourite tracks of the season. It's the only it's a unique track. It's a unique racing track of the season. It's the only figure eights. It's the only figure eight circuit. Gordon Goose. Guan Yu Zhou sets the fastest lap so far, 1 minute 34. And the Goose says thank you, but we will overtake this record with the fastest lap. And that was our fastest lap that we did throughout the qualifying session. And let's see where it puts us. Get out of the way, Tsunoda. I know this is your home Grand Prix, but you know.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3, Goose, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid line-up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Well, you're not seeing things, everyone. The good news is that we've out-qualified our rival, Verstappen, and we've managed to get the fastest lap, pole position. The bad news is that we'll be starting in P6 because, as I mentioned earlier, grid penalties, because we've had to take in a new internal combustion engine because of Singapore. But at least we got out on top, so we can manage to get back into the top 3. But no, we're P1, well P6 technically. So Charles Leclerc will be leading the race. So P1 Goose, Leclerc second, Hamilton third, Russell 4th, Verstappen 5th, Norris 6th, Perez 7th, Sainz in P8, Ricciardo P9, and Fernando Alonso in P10. Oh dear. Come on, Piastri. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka circuit. And hopefully you can join me for the Grand Prix itself. But in the meantime, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter. And yeah, see you in part 2 for the Grand Prix itself, here at the Japanese Suzuka circuit.